Hi guys, I'm on a few minutes early. I just wanted to give you time to get a block or maybe a towel or some water to drink. Get yourself prepared. We'll start in 2 minutes. It'll give some time for people to come on live that haven't quite got to their phones yet or their TVs or however they're watching. We'll go ahead and start today in an easy seated position. If you're already here, feel free to go ahead and take some breaths. One more minute and we'll get started. For those of you ready, like I said, just go ahead and take an easy seated position. Maybe bring your palms up to your knees, facing up in a receiving position. Allow your spine to be long. Nice deep breath in and out through your nose. Maybe close your eyes, set an intention for your practice this morning, or this evening, I guess it is in some places. Nice, long, deep breaths. We'll get through this coronavirus thing. It's a little bit odd in the ways that we're having to do things, but sometimes you just have to think out of the box and accept what's happening. Alright, it's 1 o'clock p.m. Hawaii time, so let's get started. For those of you just now joining us, we're coming to an easy seated position on our mat, bringing our palms face up to our knees, face up, receiving position, maybe a mudra, whatever you feel comfortable doing. Deep breaths in and out through your nose. Expand your lungs, lift your ribs, and then exhale, taking all that air down into your diaphragm, down into your belly. Deep inhale. Everything in and out through your nose. And exhale. Again, deep inhale. We're going to find our Ujjayi breath. You do this by restricting off the back of your throat and creating an ocean type sound as you exhale. It's an audible sound. Some say it sounds like Darth Vader. And we'll follow this breath through the entire practice. And if at any time you get tired or you need a break, feel free to just go down, take a child's pose, get rested, and start back up. All right, let's get our head going. Make some circles with your nose, big circles. One way, 4 times. Then come back to center and take your circles the other way. Big circles, drawing circles with your nose. Inhale up and exhale down. One more. Coming back to center, we'll start rolling our shoulders. Inhale. And then exhale, round it out the other way. One more. And exhale. Go ahead and relax your hands down to your sides. Plant your left hand into your mat. We're going to inhale. Raise your right hand up over your head. Inhale and then exhale. Stretch over to the other side, bending into your elbow. Inhale back to center. And exhale. Take your right hand down. Left hand's going to go up this time. Inhale. And exhale all the way over. Inhale up, exhale, take it down. Bring both hands up, big stretch. Inhale, arms come up, gaze goes up, and exhale, hands through heart center. palms back down to your knees. We're going to do some And some rotations on our spine here. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round your spine back. Inhale, bring your chest forward. And exhale, round your spine back. 3 more times. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's come back up to center and we'll switch sides. Go to your left side first. Inhale and exhale, round your back. Inhale, bring it forward. Exhale, back. 3 more times. All right, we'll come back to center. Relax your shoulders. We're going to cross our ankles over here. I'm going to come sideways so you can see. Go into a cat-cow pose. So your palms and wrists are parallel with your elbows, your shoulders, your knees and hips are parallel, and your legs are hip-width apart. You'll lower your belly. Inhale, drop your belly, chin goes up, and then exhale, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, drop your belly for cow, and exhale for cat. 3 more times. And on your final time, we'll come back to center. Plant your weight into your left hand. You're going to extend your right leg out. Your left leg out. And then extend your right hand in front of you. Your gaze is forward. Pull your core in tight here. You want your belly in tight. And then we'll bring our knee to our elbow. Push it back out. 5 times. One more. Extend and hold. Toes are pointed down. 2 more breaths. Remember your breath. Exhale, plant your hand, plant your knee. We'll go to the other side. Your left hand extends, your right leg extends behind you. Toes are pointed down, core is in. And hold. You can have your gaze down towards your palms or looking out towards your fingertips, whichever feels more comfortable to you. All right, bring it in. 5 times. And 1 more. Inhale, extend, hold. All right, exhale, let's plant our hands. Left hand's gonna come to the center of your mat. Extend your right hand all the way up. Take your gaze up and we're gonna twist. Thread the needle. Bring your arm underneath your left arm and then extend your left hand out in front of you. All right, let's bring our hand to our face. Inhale, push all the way back up. And exhale, bring your right hand to the center of the mat this time. Opposite side, inhale, arm comes up. And then exhale, thread the needle onto your shoulder. Right hand extends. Getting a good stretch on your shoulders through your rhomboids. All right, exhale, let's bring our hand to our face and then inhale, push back up. And exhale, take it down. We're going to curl our toes under, come to our first downward facing dog. Your palms are pressed firmly into the mat. Turn that volume down a little bit. Walk your heels out. Stretch bending to your knees. Nice flat back here. Your spine's elongated. And your gaze is at your shins. So it's kind of like an upside down V. Come to a stillness. We're going to come up onto our toes and then bend our knees. Take your knees to the left, your hips to the right. Inhale to center and switch sides. Do it again. And one more time. Just finding some movement, getting our body warmed up. And then from here, let's walk our feet all the way up towards the top of our mat. If you need to bend into your mat, that's fine. Bend into your knees here. Bring your ribs as close as you can to your thighs. Grab your opposite elbows and then this side-to-side ragdoll. Let your head fall. Let your spine elongate. And then slowly make your way up. One vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms come all the way up, stay that direction, and exhale, hands to heart center, Samastahiti. Find your breath. We'll get started with some sun salutations. Hands down at your sides, palms open, Tadasana, mountain pose. All right, these are breath-to-breath movements, so they're kind of quick. Inhale, arms come up, and then exhale, hands through heart center, fold at your hips, and forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway, your gaze goes forward, your back is flat. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. This one we'll do a little bit slower. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your heels out just a few more times. So that's a vinyasa. We'll do quite a few. Take your gaze forward, step to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift, hands to your shins, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then exhale, hands through heart center, back down to mountain pose. So we'll do two more of these, maybe add a variation here and there. Arms come up, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank, vinyasa. Lower halfway. Inhale, up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Gaze forward, bend at your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Two more times. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Vinyasa. Two breaths. Gaze forward, bend into your knees, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then last time, exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Vinyasa. Lower halfway. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll add a variation here. And like I said, if you get tired and you need to come down to take a child's pose, feel free to do that. Step your right foot forward in between your hands. We'll raise up, root to rise. Inhale, up. Okay, I'm going to slow down here for a second. If you have a 90-degree bend in your knee, make sure it tracks right over your ankle. Your body is square, so try to bring your body as square as you can to the front. Some people's anatomy is a little off. They can't quite get all the way rotated. Shoulders are relaxed. Warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Don't forget your breath. You're pressing into that side blade edge of your foot. Flip your right palm. We'll take our left hand to our thigh. Inhale, raise up. Warrior, revolver warrior, or reverse warrior. And back to warrior two. So just add a little variation this time. Arm comes around, inhale, and exhale. Plant your hands, step your foot back, vinyasa. You can also go straight back to downward dog if you choose. Lower halfway, inhale up, and exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths, and we'll step our left foot forward in between your hands. Inhale, raise up. Again, same thing. Check in with your body. It's square, your hips are square, your shoulders are square, everything goes forward. Shoulders are relaxed back. Open up, warrior two. Flip your left wrist, take it back, reverse your warrior. And back to warrior two. Wind your arm around, warrior one. And exhale. Plant your hands, step your foot back, flow through your vinyasa. Lowering halfway. Inhale up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Let's take 5 breaths here. Take your gaze forward, bend at your knees. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then exhale, swing your arms down. Bend into your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. So, in chair pose, your toes come together, heels are slightly apart. Hips are back, raise your toes off the mat. Find that weight shift. Exhale, you can bring your hands to heart center. If that helps you to get your chest up, roll your shoulders back. 2 more breaths. And exhale, let's fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back or hop. And vinyasa, lower halfway. Inhale up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Your right leg will step forward in between your hands. Raise up, warrior one. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your foot back, vinyasa. Other side, left leg comes up, root to rise. Inhale, raise up. And exhale, fold. Step back, vinyasa. Gaze forward, bend at your knees. Step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands down. Inhale, back to chair, Utkatasana. Hands heart center, like this. We'll do this 2 more times, add a couple variations. Get our flow started. All right, lower. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Vinyasa, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's bring our right leg up this time. Take it to your elbow. Drop it to your wrist. Bring it up to your elbow. Step it back. Let's do your opposite. Elbow, wrist, elbow, step it back. All right. Right leg comes forward. Inhale, raise up. Warrior one. Open up, warrior two. And then come to side angle. Bring your elbow to your knee. Left arm is extended here. You can stay in that position. Or if you have a block and you want to use a block, you can use a block here. Or extend all the way long. Inhale, let's raise up. Warrior two, take a breath. Inhale, straighten your front leg. Kick your hip back. We're gonna go into Trikonasana. Your body comes forward, drop your right hand. Keep your heart open, chest open here. Let's drop our left hand, shift your weight in your hips. Right arm goes up, revolve triangle. Remember to keep your breath controlled. Drop your right hand, bend your knee, open back up, warrior two. Right, left hand's gonna come forward, back to warrior one. Let's bring our hands to heart center. We're gonna ground through our right foot here and go into warrior threes. Step back so you can see. Ground it, find your gaze point, your dristi, and then begin to raise your left leg. Toes pointing down, hips are square to the mat. All right, step your foot back. Arms come up, inhale. And exhale, plant your feet, plant your hands. Step your foot back to a high plank, or you can keep it raised, lower halfway. Inhale up, exhale back. Walk your heels out, I'll switch sides so you can see. All right, left leg's gonna come up here. Take your knee to your elbow, drop it to your wrist, bring it up, kick it back. Opposite side, knee to elbow, knee to wrist, knee to elbow, push it back. And then step forward. Arms come up, inhale. Warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Side angle, left elbow to your knee, right hand goes up, gaze goes up. And again, you can stay here. You can use a block or you can come to extended side angle. And then pressing through your front hand, inhale, push back up. Warrior two. One more breath, and straighten your front leg. Kick your hip back, bring your body forward, and then drop down. Triangle, Trikonasana. Use your core to hold your body up. You're not into the ground. Drop your right hand. Shift your hips. Left hand goes up, gaze goes up. Left hand comes down. Inhale, raise your right hand, bend into your knee. Inhale, raise up. Warrior two. Getting ready to go into warrior three again. So bring your right hand around. Warrior one, your body's square. Weight is into your left knee, your left foot. Find some buoyancy in that back leg. And come up. Warrior three. Maybe you want to do airplane arms. You can have them at heart center, toes point down. And then step your foot back, ground down, inhale, raise up. And then exhale, plant your hands, step your foot back if you kept it raised and less. Vinyasa, do it on this side too, lower halfway. Inhale up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Should be kind of warm now. Bend into your knees, gaze goes forward, hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift, core is pulled in, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. And then exhale, let's go back to that chair pose. So we're in chair pose here. Bring your hands to heart center. We're going to do a twist here. So again, check in with your knees, your toes, your heels are slightly separated. Take a deep Inhale, roll your shoulders back as you exhale, twist. Take your elbow to your knee. Your right elbow is towards the sky. Gaze is up. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. Right hand hooks your, or right knee hooks your elbow, or your elbow hooks your knee, one of those. Inhale to center, and exhale, let's fold. Inhale, lift halfway, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands. Bend into your knees and step or hop or float. Vinyasa. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, this one's gonna be a little fun. Right leg comes up. Bring it to your elbow. Take it back. Take it to your left elbow. Go ahead and extend your leg here. I'll turn around so you can see. You'll raise your left hand. And exhale, plant your hand, bring your leg all the way back up. Three-leg dog. Switch over to the other side. All right, again, right leg up, left leg up. Then go ahead and take a bend in your knee, open up. Make some circles, maybe take them the other way. And flip your dog. You're gonna bring your right arm up, right foot up, left leg straight. All right, swing your arm back around, come back to three-leg dog. And then step your foot forward in between your hands. We're gonna come up to a high lunge. Toes are pointed forward, your back heel is lifted. We'll do some lunge drops here. Knee drops, whatever you wanna call them. 1, 3, 2, one more. Inhale up. And exhale, plant your hands, step your foot back, Vinyasa. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. Same thing, other side. All right, right leg goes up. Take your knee to your elbow. Push it back. Knee to your other elbow. Push it back. Actually, bring it back to that elbow. We're gonna extend it. Right hand comes up. Push your hips up. It's like you're pulling yourself up. Exhale, plant your hands. Back to three-leg dog. Elbow. Elbow. Back up. Take a bend into your knee. Your foot is flat, like you're trying to push through the wall. Make those circles. Other side. Plant your weight into your right hand, flip your dog, left hand comes up. Wind it back around, left leg comes up, and step it forward in between your hands, high lunge. Again, checking in with your toes, they're all pointed forward. Your heels raised, arms are up, shoulders are relaxed down your back. 1, 2, 3, 2, one more. Inhale up and exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step your foot back, Vinyasa. Inhale up and exhale, downward facing dog. Walk those heels out a little bit. All right, let's bring our right leg back up. Step it through in between your hands. Ground down, inhale, warrior one, come up. Then open up, warrior two. Switch sides for you to see. Reverse your warrior, take it back. Exhale, let's bring it down to side angle. You can extend here. If you have in your practice and you want to take a bind, drop your left hand. Interlace your fingers and pull back. Gaze stays up. Right hand comes down, left hand extends, back to extended side angle. Press through your front leg, inhale. Warrior two. Straighten your leg. Trikonasana, hip goes back, body comes forward. Drop down, triangle. Bend into your knee, inhale, raise back up. Wind your body back around to warrior one. And we'll go into warrior three again. Arms come to heart center. Ground through your right foot. Leg goes out. Maybe you want to drop your hands down and come into standing splits. Bringing your hands closer to your heels. Let's do some curtsy squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. All the way up. Step back. Warrior one. And exhale, plank your hands. Step your foot back. Vinyasa. Let's take a few breaths before we do the other side. I'm going to switch sides so you guys can see. All right, left leg comes up. Step it forward in between your hands. Inhale, raise up, warrior one. And open up, warrior two. I'm sweating. Hopefully you guys are too. Reverse your warrior. I'm not sure if we did on the other side, but we'll do it on this side just in case. And then side angle. Again, elbow to your knee. You can extend. Or if you have a bind in your practice and you want to take your bind, interlace your fingers. Pull your shoulder up. Heart is open here. All right, left hand comes down. Right hand is extended. We're going to press through that front leg. Come up, warrior two. 2 breaths. Straighten your front leg. We'll find triangle again. Kick that body back. Chest goes forward. Drop down. Your body's really long through here. You can feel the separation in your ribs. Bending into your front knee. Inhale, raise back up, warrior two. Wind around, warrior one. And exhale, plant your hands. Step your foot back. Vinyasa, lower halfway. Inhale up. Exhale back. I left something out, so we're going to go back to that. Come back up, sorry. Arms come forward. Almost left out the warrior three, you can't do that. Hands to heart center. And then push off. Warrior three. Put your hands down. Leg goes up. Standing splits. And 5 curtsy squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sure some of y'all would have liked me to miss that. Inhale up. And now Vinyasa. Come down, step it back. Lower halfway. Inhale up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Body comes forward. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Keeping your hands into your sides. Inhale, push up. Baby cobra. You can stay here on your forearms or press through. Whatever feels best. Exhale, drop it down. This time take your left cheek to the mat. We'll keep our arms placed. Inhale back to center and push through. Exhale, switch to the other side. Your right cheek's going to go down to the mat this time. Bring your hands to the outside of your mat. We're going to create a tent with our fingertips. Inhale, push up. And then look over your right shoulder. Bend into your elbows. Inhale to center. Exhale, switch to the other side. Baby, bring me a towel. Inhale back to center. And exhale, fold. We're going to bring our knees up here. Let's take them side to side. Bring your arms out to a T. And then just drop them side to side. Take this time to catch your breath. Coming back to center, we'll reach back for our feet. Keep your knees hip width apart. Your toes are going to point the opposite direction of your head. Inhale, push up. Hold. And exhale, release down to the mat. Drop your hands to your sides. Come to your left cheek. One more time. Bend into your knees. Reach back, grab your ankles, and pull back. Exhale, release. Drop down to your right side this time. All right, let's bring our hands back up. We're going to press through our palms back to tabletop. We're going to come up to a plank, high plank. Now for a modified version, you can drop your knee down to the mat. We're going to open up. Inhale, raise your right hand. 5 hip dips. 1, 2, 3, 2, and one more. Exhale, plant your hands, Vinyasa. We're going to do the other side, so let me switch sides. You stay where you're at. All right, body comes forward, high plank. Drop your knee if you need the modified. Right hand goes to the center of the mat, left hand goes up. Side plank. All right, 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, plant your hand. Vinyasa. Inhale up. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's drop down to our knees here. Take your knees wide on the mat. Bring your heels together. Drop your hips to the mat. Arms extend long. Extended child's pose, wide leg child's pose. Walk your hands to the left. And exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Walk your hands to the center, and as you exhale, walk them over to the other side. Lower it down. All right, inhale, let's come back to center. Walking your hands back, come back to your tabletop pose. We'll come up tall. I'm going to Ustrasana, camel pose. Arms come up, you can support your back. Well, first time we'll do a supported one. Exhale, drop your hands to your lower sacrum. Keep your elbows back, gaze goes up, reach back. Inhale, raise back up. This time I want you to reach back for your heels. If you don't feel safe doing that, it's okay to stay right here at your sacrum. You know your body, honor it. Left hand goes back, right hand goes back, reach your heels, drop your head. Hips stay forward. And then inhale, rise back up. Back to that child's pose. Knees are wide. One more breath. Inhale, press through. Curl your toes under. Come back up to your downward facing dog. Maybe your heels reach a little bit further down into the mat. Your right leg comes up. We're going to go into pigeon pose from here, so bring your right knee to your right wrist. Your left foot, or your right foot is going to be by your left wrist as close as you can, or you can let it trail behind you as well if you can't quite reach it all the way up. You can use a block here to help keep your hips square. Now we'll just stay right here. Arms come up. Find your balance. Roll our shoulders back. Interlace your fingers. Roll the shoulders back. Release, exhale, come down to your elbows. If you want to take it further, you can extend your arms all the way out and rest your head on the mat. Let's walk our hands back up. You can take whatever variation you want here. Maybe you want to bend your knee and reach back for your arm. Roll your shoulders. If you have mermaid in your practice and you want to hook your elbow, bring your arm around, you can do that. This is just fun. Taking your gaze back helps too. Drop your foot. Plant your hands, curl your left toes under, and we're going to kick back to three-leg dog. Walk your hands back, come to standing splits. Maybe you can grab your ankle this time. Walk back out and drop your leg. Let's do the other side. Left leg goes up. Bring your knee into your left wrist. Your left foot is trailing behind your right wrist. If you can keep your foot flat, that's good. Keep your knee flat on the mat. Again, you can use a block right there to square you off. Arms come up. Exhale, drop your hands behind you. Inhale, pull. Gaze goes up. And then exhale, release. Dropping to your elbows or extending all the way out. Dropping your head to the mat. Inhale, let's bring our hands back up. Same thing on this side, whatever variation of pigeon or mermaid that you want to take, whatever you did on the other side. So if you reach back and grab your ankle, go ahead and grab that. If you went into mermaid and you can hook your side, go ahead and do that. Whatever variation. Drop your foot, curl your toes under, plant your hands into the mat. Up to three-leg dog. And again, we'll walk it back. Coming into standing splits. Reaching for your ankle. And then releasing your foot, coming back down, downward facing dog. However you want to get to a seated position here, feel free to do it. I don't quite have it, but I'll try anyways. Bend into your knees, hop forward, and press through. I'll get it one of these days. So, you're going to have your knees up into your chest. We're going to come into Navasana, boat pose. Go ahead and extend your arms here. Keep your back nice and tall. Hold your legs out. Maybe you can take the full variation. Let's do some bicycles. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and sit-ups. One more. Hold. And go ahead and drop down. We're going to take a couple bridges here. Bring your heels as close as you can to your thighs, keeping them hip width apart. Your palms are down at your sides. You can ground them into the mat. Arms come down, rest your shoulders, and inhale, hips go up. So you can interlace your fingers, roll onto your shoulders for a deeper stretch, pushing yourself up further. Maybe even squeeze your knees together for 5, 4, 3, 2, one more, and hold. Exhale, release your hands, bring your knees to your chest, give yourself a hug. Oh, feels good. But we're not done, we need to do one more. We're also going to do an option to do a wheel. So you may get a chance to do 3 bridges or do a wheel. So the second one, if you choose, bring your hands down to your sides, push up. Maybe raise your heels, maybe reach back for your heels. Make it your practice. Exhale, release down. Knees to your chest. Now for those of you who like to do wheel, we won't leave you out. Bring your hands to your sides, above your shoulders. Come to your head first and then push yourself up. For those of you who don't have wheel in your practice, do another bridge. Pressing through. Inhale, raise up. And hold. Maybe do some push-ups. One more. And exhale. Bring your knees into your chest. Grab the outsides of your feet. Come into happy baby. Give yourself a little back massage. All right, let's drop our feet down to the mat. Arms are going to go out to a T. Drop your knees to the right. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale to center. And drop them to the opposite side, windshield wipers. Inhale to center. Exhale. Almost done. Back to center. Over to the other side. One more. All right, let's come back to center. Bring your knees up. We're going to do a spinal twist. Supine spinal twist. Drop your knees over to the right. Gaze goes over your left shoulder. And inhale, let's come back to center. Drop it over to the other side. Gaze goes over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. And then keep your right knee up. We're going to drop just our left knee. Pull it into your chest, maybe bring it into your side. Bring your left knee up, drop your right. Keep it into your chest or pull it into your side body. Inhale, let's bring both legs up to center. Bring your chin to your chest. Roll it all in tight. Make a ball. Kick your fists and just tighten up as tight as you can. Everything you have. Taking a deep inhale. Hold it, and exhale. Release. Everything down to your mat. Relax your breath. Back to the regular breathing pattern. Close your eyes. Allow your body to relax. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows. Relax your shoulders, down your spine, to your elbow, down to your wrists and your fingertips. Letting your hands come open. Your palms can stay up for receiving, or if you need grounding, go ahead and place them down. Relax your hips. Relax your knees. Letting your heels and your ankles fall out to your side, your toes. Maybe come back to that intention you set at the beginning of your practice. Know that this is all temporary. Take it as an opportunity to connect with your family, your close friends, and know that it'll all be done soon and we'll be back to our regular lives on the beach, going to work, whatever it is that we're doing. Spend the next 5 minutes or so in this relaxed sense. And when you feel rested, feel free to come back up, finish your practice, whatever you feel like doing. Make sure you drink lots of water today if your body's not used to this sort of practice. Thank you guys for allowing me to share my practice with you. I hope you enjoyed it. Bring my arms up. Exhale. Namaste. He tortures me. Thank you guys.